What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking another look at the Jordan 4 brick by brick in the black colorway. Before we get into them, I want to remind you that this video and all the content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you haven't already, guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. Be sure to comment as well. Cannot tell you how much that helps the channel go further, faster, get you more of these reviews, which I love to do. You can then follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I will have that in the description. Guys, I appreciate it. Let's take a look at these bricks. So if you follow my channel and keep up with it, thank you very much and welcome back. You know that I reviewed this shoe multiple times in all the different colorways. The five that we've gotten? And I don't think I could pick a favorite because they've all been great. If I had to, though, this would definitely be up for consideration just because of the wearability of this shoe. Like the other colorways are so polarizing. And in the gray, I really like the gray, but it's a little bit more neutral. This one really pops, especially when you get the white laces in, and to me, it's just more wearable. But they've all been great, but let me show you where I picked this particular pair up from, guys. One of my favorites. Of course, all this is going to be in the description, including that discount code kvegaskickz. Be sure to use that. I know they'll take care of you. Let's take a look at these things. So you got your Jordan 4 outsole, of course, just like all the other brick by brick 4s. That looks good in the black and the white. Not a lot to talk about there. That outsole wraps up onto a semi-gloss finish on your midsole with your exposed air unit, of course, in the heel. Paint job looks pretty clean on this pair. I do see some glue residue here and there on this one. A few little spots like right in there, but nothing too awful. Toe cap area looks pretty good, as does the stitching. Everything looks pretty good. Not a lot to complain about. You know, it's hard to, I struggle sometimes whether even to point out some of those glue residues just because of how retails are anymore. It almost feels like I'm being unfairly nitpicky on these, but I just try to be honest and show you what I show you, or show you what I see. But anyway, I'm happy with them. Fit and comfort of these shoes, guys, these are a men's 13, and all the bricks that I have gotten, they have fit true to size, and they're very comfortable for a Jordan 4. Something about the upper, this one is more plush, more padded, and then they do come with the Dream Cell insole, which is definitely my favorite for Jordan Retros. I just personally feel like it adds the most comfort. So for a Jordan 4, this one's pretty comfortable, especially, you know, if you keep up with my reviews, at least chronologically. Here lately, I've done a few older Jordan 4 reviews, some kind of revisited looks, and man, putting on some of the ones that were that we used to get 6, 7, 8 years ago versus what we're getting today, it's a big difference. It's something I knew there was a difference, but when you go back and actually put one of those old ones on and then put this on, you can really feel it. So again, pretty comfortable on foot. Now the upper of the shoe, just like all the other bricks, guys, you got some really good materials on this one. One of the things I love about this whole series, the nubuck, just crazy. I love seeing that movement on there, and it is a textured nubuck along with the nice buttery movement to it. I hope that texture is showing up for you on camera. And then of course around the mud guard is that kind of brick feeling leather. Not too stiff, not the softest that I felt, but it's fine, no problems with it. Good shape on our toe box, and of course you got your white swoosh stitched in. Let's check for our bounce back. No problem with that. And again, nice buttery nubuck, love that. Then of course you got your black netting over the mesh, and it does have the 3M underneath there on these panels, both around your tongue and the medial and lateral sides. I think you can see the little bit of reflection going on there. Start you off with the black laces. I personally like the white ones in this one, which it does come with. Let me show you that real quick. I just think it adds a little pop, but you could definitely you couldn't go wrong with either set. They look really good either way, but they do come with that. Your flight patch, because this one is blacked out, you can barely see the Jumpman and then the white flight script. But again, really nice nubuck up at the top of the tongue, and it is the OG style, so you got that padding tucked behind the nubuck. Of course, on this one you got the Jordan Biking Company tag stitched in upside down, the Go on the insole, and black hits take care of your sock liner as well. Again, padding both on the upper of the shoe and the tongue, very plush, felt great on foot. I have already done the on foot shots of these, and yeah, really comfortable. Your lace crowns in black look good. Smaller netting patch for that SB shape. Stitching under the wing, no problems. And then of course the back of the shoes, you got that tab that I love, the Bike Air as opposed to the Nike Air. looks good, really pops off of that. And the tab is a softer tab, maybe not SB like the pine green soft, but so much better than what we used to get. Again, just last week or two reviewing some of the older models, new pairs of them, but just older models. And man, I could not get over how stiff this back tab was, just like digs into the back of your heel area. So really glad we're getting this nicer tab now. Good shape on this panel. And then the medial side, again, you can see that nice movement on the nubuck. Looks so good. And good tapered shape on the toe box as well. So no issues that I'm seeing out of this pair, guys. Let's check out our left one. And again, some of the other colorways were great, but just like the purple or that bright royal blue, for me personally, just a little bit harder to style. Like this one is just such a great, like easy to throw on shoe, but still stylish. Like it's not plain, like it's neutral without being plain is what I'm trying to say. In my opinion, I just think, it's a great everyday kind of shoe. Back of the shoes, everything seems to line up just fine. There's that bike air again. You can see it's a nice thick cut on the edges here of this nubuck. And again, guys, the textured buttery movement on there looks great. There's your air unit, swoosh, and our outsole. Again, I've had them on foot, so when you see stuff like that, wouldn't have been like that out of the box. And then there's that flight patch again. Let's go ahead and check out our Strobel. So you got the white Strobel, the extra threading is taped down. Then of course you got your elastic bands on both sides of the tongue, just like you would expect. And the size tag, not that that really matters since these didn't actually release, but just try to show you what I can. These did just come with some regular tissue paper inside, and then as I said earlier, you do get this nice Dream Cell insole, my favorite, with the Go in white, and of course it is for a men's 13. So that's all good. Let's check out the box for this particular pair. So you're going to get the brick by brick box, although this one is of course in the black or kind of charcoal motif. The bike air on the lid, that look and feel, it is the textured box all the way around. I went the wrong way, sorry. Branding on the bottom. And the box label, I will say, is not for this colorway. It's like they just use the same label for all the different colorways, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But we got Air Jordan 4 Retro OG Special Project, Firewood, Black Sail, and Cinnabar, which that would be the colorway for the, the red brick by bricks. Got the black inside the lid, some tissue paper, and then it did come with the plastic bags and the blue Velcro strap. I'll show you that here in a minute, but the box perfectly protected during shipping. Again, here is the little blue Velcro strap, which I don't keep. And then it had two of these little shoe bags inside. Actually, they were the shoes this time were packaged inside here. Sometimes I've gotten them inside, sometimes these are at the bottom of the box, but and of course you can see that anti-mold sticker, and there was one of those for each shoe, not just one big bag. So for those of you that care about that, there you go. I don't, but again, try to show you everything that comes with the shoes. But yeah, they're looking great. Again, I just love this colorway. I think it, if I had to pick, this might not be my favorite, but it'd be up at the top. It'd be strongly considered for my favorite, let's put it that way. Again, just because of the nice wearability of the shoe. But anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of the Air Jordan 4 brick by brick in the black colorway. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Do you have a favorite colorway that I've reviewed? Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.